Ah, there we go. So, I know it has been a little while, but hey, I'm back. Huzzah! And so this is pretty much going to be the tour of my new office, if you can kind of call this an office. But yeah, so I want to give you the tour first, and then I will tell you a little bit about this. So this is technically AKA my bedroom slash my office. As you can see here, I've got some of the stuff up on the walls again. That beautiful battle shirt from 2012, class of 2012, re-rock. And again, I'm holding the camera, so this is kind of like my old school, sorry about the light there. So this is kind of like the old school way of I used to do my videos. So you can see I've got some of this stuff up here. And this old stoplight thing, pretty awesome. And got my Apple bag right there on the door. And I've got this nice Patriots blanket thing hanging up here, and got this nice little thing. This is an old, I've had this for a couple years. Essentially what this is this is an old Franklin Computer Corporation. Ooh, zoom in there. Franklin Computer Corporation. This is essentially a third-party knockoff of the Macintosh mouse that came with the original Macintosh, I believe. So I kind of have that. It's kind of a nice little decoration. Still got the Power Mac right down there. These shirts have got to go up on the wall. I've got to find a place for them. Those are the shirts that went up on the wall. This is where the tripod lives for the camera right here. Beautiful fan. So if you're hearing the wind from the fan, I apologize. Somebody is messaging me on Facebook, but I'm busy, so we won't get to that. Stool right there. Towels. Here we have the magical closet. And this is something I didn't have at my other house. I didn't have a door on my other closet. So now I have a door in my closet. And in here, we have the light switch. Boink, to turn on the light in the closet. And in here, essentially, it is essentially just my closet. Again, these are the dress shirts. Some of these shirts I wear in my YouTube video. Some of these I wear to work. Depends on what I'm doing. Over here, just got my pants and some stuff over here. And this is where I'm keeping all the computers now. Not the best way of keeping these. I gotta, you know, I gotta take all these down and organize them still. But that's where I've got them all right now. All the boxes are lined up here. And those are all the boxes just thrown back there. Again, I gotta go in here and take all these boxes and try to organize all this. But I threw a lot of this in here. Ooh, I haven't shown this. I bought this at Goodwill for only, take a look at this, $4, $3.99. It is brand new and it is sealed. I don't know if you can see that, but it is sealed in its box. It is a original Microsoft wheel mouse. Yeah, now I don't know if this holds any value or if it ever will, but hey, brand new, sealed in the box. Oh yeah, I'm buying that. So I've got that. So the closet there. So this is something I didn't have over at my other house, was a door on my closet. It was just like all open, which, you know, at the same time it's helpful, but really not. Got golf clubs there, still play. I try to. TV there, it's not really hooked up to anything, but I've still got that. Software, this is kind of where I'm keeping a lot of my stuff right now. All my tools are here. Again, all these are just completely disorganized. I have to go through here. Whoa. I got to go through here and organize all these tools, things with my software in it. And usually, now I don't know if I ever showed this, but I had a bigger dresser that I was using as an actual dresser, and I was using this to keep all my computers in, and all my computer parts and everything, but it's being purposed as a dresser again. That's my actual dresser for you. Cords to all the power adapters, so I've got that. Now we come over to the magical area where all the magic happens. This is the same desk. Now getting this desk, I will say that this desk was a little bit of a, I don't know if you want to call it an issue, but it was a little bit of an issue trying to figure out how to set this desk up in a room of this size. Because you see that this room is definitely a lot smaller than my old one. Of course, my old room was literally an entire upstairs. But, you know, this room is a lot smaller. And I apologize that the light is there, but That's kind of where I have the lamp set up at the moment. These are still LED bulbs. Yes, I took them all down and put them all back up. But yeah, so trying to figure out how to get this desk in here and how I wanted it set up was a little complicated. As you see the way I have it set up, I really don't have a lot of room to walk in here. So I have just this amount of room to get in and out of bed. So it's a little inconvenient, and I think after winter, because right now, because this is the heat in the room, it's all, this house has all baseboard heat, and so obviously in the winter I can't cover this up when this is on. So I don't know, maybe after winter I might move the desk and put it this way against the wall. I don't know, we'll see. But this is kind of how I have it right now. So again, this is pretty much the same desk. A lot of things haven't changed. I broke out the PowerBook right here, doing a little bit of Mavis Beacon. So I just broke that out for something to do. That Samsung tablet you haven't seen a lot of, I kind of confiscated that. My dad was using that, and I kind of confiscated it because I gave my dad the iMac that I have. So I gave that to him to use, and I confiscated this tablet back. Here's something you haven't seen. Ooh, looky there. This is a 2010 MacBook. I just got this. There will be a video on this machine very, very soon. I just got this. So this is a brand new addition to the Techies World Computer fleet. And so this is brand new. Obviously, it's not brand new, but you get what I mean. You haven't seen a video on this yet, obviously, but there will be one soon. You see, the main reason I bought this, and I'll kind of tell you this here, so that way when you watch the video I'm going to do on this, you kind of have a preface. I bought this for two reasons. One, I bought this to use as a traveling computer. Not that I do much traveling, but and I also bought this to use at work because I wanted a dedicated, I don't want to call it a dedicated work machine, but you know, I didn't want to keep carrying this big 15-inch MacBook Pro with me. So it is a 2010, is the very last MacBook that Apple made, the last plastic MacBook Apple made before the line was discontinued. And it runs High Sierra very well. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, and it runs it very well. So I'm very surprised about that. Video on that soon. And the big old daddy MacBook Pro here is sitting here. It's more or less a desktop now. That's kind of how I have this set up. Now, I don't really like how this is all sort of like set up. What I'm going to do is there's a stand you can buy that props it up, and you know, kind of props it up this way, and you know, there's like a stand that you can do to, you know, kind of do it as a desktop. So I'm going to look into getting to one of those stands, but this is how I have it set up now. So I've got this 19-inch, this used to be my mom's old television. She recently bought a 32-inch TV for her bedroom, and so she didn't have a use for this, so you know, she kind of gave it to me and I use it as a monitor. So this is that. And this keyboard, this is something also kind of cool. Let me turn this light off here and see if it'll make it easier to see. It is backlit. Ooh. This is the Paraboard. I think it's 375, I think it is. And, you know, a lot of people, and, you know, I bought this keyboard for a couple different reasons. One, and I'm getting new email. Bling, bling, getting new email. But I bought this keyboard for a couple different reasons. One, I wanted a backlit keyboard to use in my computer setup. And number two, I wanted a chiclet style keyboard, which is what this is. It's not like the MacBook keyboard where it's very flat. This does have some pretty nice, you know, key flow and response to it. So it kind of gives you the best of both worlds, of a traditional mechanical keyboard and also of the chiclet style keyboard as well. Now, I do know that they do make backlit keyboards, but none of them that I could find are chiclet style. And I prefer chiclet style, so this is a great keyboard, by the way. You know, I didn't do an unboxing video of that, but that's a nice keyboard for the price. So, and of course, I've got the blue Snowball here connected to the boom arm. Boom arm is connected into that USB hub, which is connected into the MacBook Pro. So I do all the video recording, so technically all of the video editing and audio recording are done over here on this computer now. So it's all done on one box. So that's going to be nice. And I've got just stuff on the wall here. There's my famed Apple clock I made a couple years ago. I got that shirt as a Christmas gift several years ago. It doesn't fit me anymore, so I have it up here on the wall. So yeah, so this is kind of the tour of the new office. So this is where all future videos are going to be, at least for now. And so let me do this kind of thing. Let me turn the camera around and kind of do this little thing here. Hi. So it kind of looks like I'm vlogging at the moment because I turned the screen around, so I'm looking directly at the camera now so you can see my ugly mug. But yeah, so that is the room slash office tour here. Let me kind of turn, well, maybe this way. There we go. Maybe turn that way. There we go. And so I'll do a little bit of a chat with you guys. So what I'll do now is I'll get the tripod over here, I'll set it up, and I'll stop holding this camera and be a little bit more professional, get the light out of the way, and sit down at this desk, kind of where I belong, and we'll do a little bit of a chat. So let's do that now. Alright, so there you go. That is the new office and or room tour for you. And so I just kind of wanted to make this video to kind of explain kind of what's been going on. Now, if you follow my social media accounts, I had ultimately kind of hinted at what was going on, and I also put out a video, which I believe was my last upload. Either that, I think it was my second to last upload, or it was the last upload that I put up, talking about that I had to step away from YouTube for a while. What ended up happening was I had to move from the house I was in, and let me tell you, that's a real pain. It was a last-minute move. Which is never fun, and so we kind of had to like get out, and so what ended up happening was I had to stay with my brother for about a month while I looked for a new place. And now don't get me wrong, I love my brother. You know, he's about 15 years older than I am, and he's got 4 kids. And you know, don't get me wrong, I love my brother, but goodness gracious, those 4 kids, they will just drive you insane. I'm currently working at a local news agency as a weather forecaster. If you guys are longtime viewers of this channel, or you know me personally, you know that I'm a big weather nut. I love weather. I've always been a fan of weather and nature, so I took a job as a weather forecaster at a local news agency, and it's a pretty fun job. I get paid to do something that I've been doing for years as a hobby. Well, I never thought of doing weather as a career, and so this job opened up. Actually, a little in secret, I was actually doing this job prior to moving back. A friend of mine used to work there. Actually, he still works there. He's now our technical director. He kind of did the same things. He kind of took a break for a little while, and then he came back as our technical director. He does all the technical stuff he pretty much gets us on the air and things like that. And so he was the one who kind of brought me into it, because he had ultimately told me that they were looking for somebody to do the weather, and he immediately thought of me. And I was doing it over the summer, and I was doing it from home in the old office. I was literally doing all the graphics, the audio and everything, and then I would just email it to them, and they would, you know, put it all together and then stick it in the newscast. So I was like technically doing it, but I wasn't getting paid to do it, which I really didn't care about, because, you know, it was just something that I liked doing, and it gave me, and you know, it only takes me a few hours, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But ultimately, when all this stuff happened, I had to take a break from that, and when I came back, I started talking to them about, hey, you know, I want to possibly come back, and so now it's my job. I'm actually getting paid to do it now, so I love money. So money makes the world go around. Okay, so that's pretty much that. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Now, because I work weekdays, I have decided to move all YouTube content to the weekend. So the weekends will be my time to do YouTube content. So it's pretty much going to be Friday night. So it's pretty much going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be the days when I will be doing YouTube content. That will be making the videos, editing, and pretty much it's just pretty much producing and editing them is what takes a lot of time. The weekends will be designated to YouTube content. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be pretty much my recording days, and then I try to get the videos done on Sunday, so that way I can edit them Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and then get them up Sunday night, and then make them go live. Again, I always try to adhere to a 1 video a week schedule, but you know, I can't always promise you that I'm going to have one video every single week. So you ultimately expect consistency, and you want videos every week or once every couple of weeks. And you know, I do try to adhere to that schedule, but it is difficult sometimes. So I'll try to get back onto a more kind of routine schedule with that. Happy to have a place again, because you know, as I said, I love my brother, but when you live with 4 kids, you just, I mean, you know, the kids range from like 14 all the way down to like 4. So, you know, it's a rat race around there. So, you know, just, but, you know, now I see why my brother drinks. But I'm just kidding. So that's pretty much that. Other thing I wanted to address, we are coming close to 1,000 subscribers, which is very, very awesome. I think the last number I checked, we are at 990. I think that was the last time I checked, so we're very close to 1,000 subscribers. And I thought I put something out on my social media, but maybe I haven't. But when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a live stream, sort of like a Q&A live stream here on YouTube. So if you want to ask me any questions at all, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will put a video out, like a quick little video telling you when the live stream will be. And of course, I'll also put it up on my social media accounts as well. So when we hit 1,000, we're very close to it. Where's your subscription? But we're very close to 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that. With all your comments and everything, and all your viewership and your subscriptions and everything, you guys really make me, I mean, you know, you guys really drive me to make videos, you really do. So thank you for the motivation to make videos. So any questions are good questions. You can ask me anything your heart desires. So any questions, all questions are good questions. Yeah, so when we hit 1,000 subscribers, live stream Q&A right here on YouTube as a little celebration. But more importantly, it's going to be a chance for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. You see, a lot of YouTubers, they're a little more privacy stricken. For me, I don't have any privacy. So, you know, my whole life is like an open book, it seems like. And I actually never thought, because I started this channel in, I think, 2014. And I never thought in the short amount of time we would muscle up 1,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd have 1,000 subscribers on any YouTube channel I had. I had one other YouTube channel prior to this, and that was a long time ago. And even then, I don't even think I had 100 subscribers on that channel. So, you know, this is definitely a huge milestone. So thank you guys so much for that. If you guys have any suggestions for videos, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. And also, you can also tweet me any sort of video ideas. You can post on my Facebook page, anything. Again, this is sort of my I'm back sort of thing. I came out from under my rock sort of thing, but just want to let you know what was going on. So videos are going to be resuming very soon, and again, I hope to work on some new content this weekend and hopefully get it up next week or the week after that. So we'll kind of see how it goes. So I am back on YouTube. Round of applause for that. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. If you like this boring video of me just sitting here talking, which I don't know why you would like a video of some guy sitting here talking, but hey, if this video was interesting to you, go ahead and smash that like button. If you want to see more content from the Techies world, hit that subscribe button down below. And again, we are very close to 1,000 subscribers, and whoever is the 1,000th subscriber will get a shout out on YouTube, because I'll put a video up as well telling you when that live stream Q&A will be, and I'll also mention the 1,000 subscribers. So again, follow all those social media accounts. All my social media accounts are on that lower third, which I will put again right now. So there's my lower third. And again, I've also added my Snapchat on there too. So if you want to see Snap stories from yours truly, go ahead and add that Snapchat. I don't know why you would want to, but it's a free country. So there you go. So you can also add my Snapchat on there as well. And the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, it's all up there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you with the next tech video. Thank you for watching. To do that video for you if I can, so I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Sirens. It's a fire truck. But there's one for the blooper reel. You see, that's the one thing we didn't have too much over at the other house. Something major must be going on. I don't know, I'll ask you, I don't know. But anyway, so with that, there's one for the blooper reel.
Significant, you're missing it. Reaction to a fiction, cause the beat is so explicit in my dreams and I'll elicit it. Not enough to see it, scratch it, read it, claw, beat it, first to beat, and then the animal that needs it.